Okay, I'm starting the timer. We're doing a full print-on-demand speed run, going from idea to live Etsy listing in under half an hour. No fluff, no special tools, just showing you how simple it is to get your ideas up and listed so somebody can buy them from you. Let's go. Okay, first up, we're coming over to Amazon, and what I'm looking for here is a heartfelt phrase that we're going to be able to easily put onto a chopping board. Chopping boards are a fantastic gift idea, particularly with Father's Day coming up. So over here, what I'm doing is looking for any of these phrases that have quite a few reviews on them. So say anything that's got 100 plus, that's really good because usually about 1 in 10 sales will result in a review. So you just times the number of reviews by 10 and you've got a gauge. Doing something like this on the chopping board with a phrase, I think is where we're going to find a lot of opportunity. And that's how you find your own red hot winners, is by blending things that work together and creating something new. So with that in mind, we've got this massive phrase here. I'm not sure that's what I want, but scrolling down. So this one's, that's pretty long as well. That's probably too short, but you can see here, 2.7. So that's 2,700 reviews that it's got. So it's sold probably 27,000 units. Insane. So imagine that on your chopping board. A product that you list once for 20 cents on Etsy, doing those sort of numbers. It's wild. So to my dad, carry this token in your wallet to always remember you hold a special piece of my heart forever. No matter how far I go in life, I'll always be your little boy and you'll always be my dad and my hero. So that's quite a good phrase. Obviously, carry this token is not going to work, but you could say, when you use this chopping board, always remember you hold a special piece of my heart forever. No matter how far I go in life, I'll always be your little boy and you'll always be my dad and hero. I think that's a really good phrase. That's a quality listing as well. Had a lot of sales on it. So that is something that we're going to use. So now what I'm going to do is just click on that. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to snapshot this on Mac, because what can happen now is when I do that, if I open it up, I can get these little lines down here and that recognizes text on there. So now what I'm going to do is highlight what I want to put on the board. So there we go. We've got that. All right. So now we've got to go over to Etsy because I want to see what's selling over there in terms of chopping boards. Okay. So we'll do that. That's done. And now on Etsy, all I've typed in is dad gift. So using Everbee on the left here, I've just gone product analytics, sort of by monthly sales. And now I'm just seeing, so we've got the personalized cutting board. That's a bit too simple. You've got personalization there on there. It's quite nice, but this is the one that I'm looking at, the King of the Grill. That's doing really, really good volume. So if we did something similar and add that phrase to it, I think we've got something red hot there. So let's get that created in Canva. Most people get stuck here thinking, I can't come up with a good idea, but we're not reinventing. We are just translating what's already working and creating something brand new based on that validation. That simplifies the process. And by the way, inside the products program, I'm giving you the step-by-step process to being able to create these designs along with the tools to use. So even if you are a beginner, we can shortcut this step in minutes. Okay, so we know we're doing the chopping board, so now we need to use our supplier, which is T-Launch. In here, once you've got an account, come down to kitchenware. We need to find out what dimensions we're actually creating for. So here we've got the hardwood oval cutting board, so click on Start Design. Okay, so this is what we need, the 2475 by 2475, awesome. So now we need to go into Canva and create that canvas size. And there we have it. So now what I need to do is copy that phrase into here and create the design. So first up, we're going to use Grill Master because that was what was on that was selling very well. Grill Master. So I've automatically just selected a great font for this. But what we're going to do is just check on Etsy again to make sure that we've got the reference for that design. King of the Grill, that's what we're doing. So we're not reinventing the design either. We're going with what works. So we need the flames on there. We've got the crown. And then we're not going to put the personalization there. We're going to put the phrase in there. And we're going to add the personalization in a different spot. So King of the Grill. So that's Rumble Brave font that I'm using there. Quite cool. come over to elements, and now flames. So there's so many elements that are freely available in Canva, which is really cool. So there's that one there we could potentially use, but I want more of a line like this. There we go. Change the color to black. If I go Command C, copy and paste, I can create another one there. All good. And now a crown. Just a simple crown. Don't overthink it. Put on top, King of the Grill. Awesome. Now we need that phrase that we got earlier. But I'm also going to just make it so we can divide it up. I'm just going to put a little line in there. So awesome. Very cool. I might just bring it down a touch. Cool. Now I'm going to bring in that phrase. There we go. Now I'm just going to change the font to something that's legible. What's TT norms look like? Make it the right size. Now I've got to put the personalization on here. And I'm going to put from down here. So what is the text options we're going to use? I kind of want a handwriting font, but I don't want it to be so fancy because it's supposed to be from a kid, from Peter. Is that a modern name these days? I don't know. Put that here. And then up here, I'll put to daddy, to my daddy. There we go. So the personalization line can be here. You could even allow them to personalize that. So instead of King of the Grill, it could be Grill Master. Cool. So now we've got our design. So we just want to download that. Current page, we want the transparent background as well. Transparent, download. Our design is done. Now, the thing with print-on-demand design is you don't need to win design awards. You just need to be able to create emotion. And the way you do that is by using big, bold, strong fonts with heartfelt messages or funny messages or something that's statement-based that really cuts to the core of who the people are. That way, you're able to make sales very, very quickly. You don't need to be creative. You just need to be resourceful. Find what's working and create your own. Okay, so now we're back on T-Launch and we need to upload that design. So all we need to do here is select the image and there we have it. Fantastic. And then we just click next. In here, we just want to give it a descriptive title. So this is where if we go back to this one, we can just highlight that, bring it over to T-Launch and do something similar. So personalized Christmas gift, personalized Father's Day gift. Awesome. Okay, so we've got that. We want to make sure we're holding the orders. Very, very important. Now, these are the profits as well. We're going to charge shipping, so that's fine. It's not a problem. And they're also going to create the product mockups for us. So they give us the product imagery we need to be able to sell that product, which is fantastic. I'm going to show you a quick way of how you can create your own mockups as well. That differentiates yourself from anybody else that's selling on Etsy. So once you're happy with that, go create, and then we're going to get over to Etsy and we're going to create that live listing. Now, this is where we start to set the trap, but in a good way. What that means is we create the design once and we list it on Etsy in a place where, when the right person looks for it, it's sitting there waiting for someone to buy. Think of this step like setting a trap, but in a good way. Once it's live, it just sits there waiting for the right person to come along and buy it. Passive income starts with taking action. If this got your wheels turning and you want help doing this over and over again with products that actually convert, then that's exactly what I help you with inside the Products Accelerator. It's built for busy people. People who want this side hustle to be simple, profitable, and scalable. If you'd like more information about the Products Accelerator, then click the first link in the description below. Now let's check out how to get this product listed. Okay, so now we are on Etsy, and yes, you will need an Etsy store, of course. So in here, where you're going to find it is in your listings, and then over in your draft sections there. So long as I'm out of the way, it'll be on the right-hand side under active, and then we'll see it right here. I'm going to zoom out a bit because it's too blown up. Just making it easier for you to see. Well, you can see here all the designs have come through, which is really cool. But I'm going to show you how to create a better mock-up than that so you can actually read what is on there, which is important in those search results. But coming down, what we're going to do is get ChatGPT to rewrite the description for us. So coming over to ChatGPT, I've just said, I would like you to rewrite this product description written for a mother who is looking to buy this as a gift from her son to her husband. Please use the keywords personalized gift for dad, Father's Day, custom chopping board in the listing. I would like you to format it for Etsy and also provide me with 13 relevant tags. And I've just copied and pasted that in there and watch it go to work. This is where ChatGPT is really good, and our AI in particular, as a collaborator, not as the leader. You do not want to use it as it giving you the instructions of what you should be doing, particularly when you don't have that experience. So here we've got it. I'm just going to take that and then we're going to put that back over on Etsy. And there we go. So we've got the perfect personalized gift for dad this Father's Day. Looking for a meaningful Father's Day gift from your son to his hero. This custom chopping board is more than just kitchenware. It's a daily reminder of love, pride, and family tradition. Every time he cooks, he'll think it's fantastic. That's what I love about AI. It allows you to do this work. It allows you to, you could do this yourself, but it would take you forever. Whereas AI, you put the prompt in there and it spits it out. Very, very simple. So we want to add the personalization. Fantastic. Okay, so that's all good. Come down. Pricing reflects what we already had on T-Launch. We want to make sure that we've got the right production partner there. So who made it? Another person, company or person. What is it? A finished product made to order. Select production partners. So here I've got my metal workshop. So they're the ones with the actual boards as well. Go apply. There we go. Material. Wood. So these attributes, they're just going to help it surface for anything else that somebody might be searching for. So somebody might come in going, personalized Father's Day gift for him from maple wood or something like that. Just like where that extra attribute is added in there. So it could be walnut or, who knows, so beige, brown, because it's walnut and maple. Tag. So ChatGPT also gave them to us. Personalized gift for dad, Father's Day gift. Awesome. So let's see if that's going to work. Nope. Okay. There we go. Laser board. So we'll make sure there's Father's Day, hardwood board, USA made board, gift from son. Good. Father's Day gift. Yep. Sweet. Cool. Walnut. Maple. Awesome. There we go. Shipping set up from T-Launch. Terms and exchange is good. And now we just go automatic. But before we do that, we want to come back over to T-Launch quickly. We want to grab these images because we're going to create our own mockups. Now, you don't have to do this step. You could literally just use that one there. So what I mean by that is just drag that across there. For whatever reason, it crops it in, which is really quite annoying, which is why I do create these other mockups over on Canva. So in here, all we need to do to create our own mockups, so we want to use a wood background. So let's go dark wood. The darker the better. Yeah, there we go. Looks like a dark bench top. Cool. Just going to save this. So bring it in. Cool. So now I just want to show that it's got vegetables at the bottom. Now, looks so much better. Download that. We're going to upload that into Etsy. Now, do that for both of your images. Swap out that background. So we want a white stone. Bring in your other board. Because it's on a light surface, we're going to need to put a shadow on that too. So edit, shadow, drop shadow. Then go back over to Etsy. Now we're going to remove these ones because they're not the right size. Drag and drop your new images in there and you're done. We're almost there. Publish, 20 cents. Awesome. And then it's going to be able to show up in the search results on Etsy where somebody's going to be able to buy it. Absolutely fantastic. But before we do that, we do want to put some call outs on that. There's one last thing that you must do though, and that is put call outs on here. So we're just going to duplicate that and we're going to use this text tool again. Press T, personalize name. Let's go personalize title and change that font to something simple. Personalized title, cool. Now we need an arrow. So that's one call out done. You can do another one. Whoop. Very important that you have these on there because without them, people are going to be like, oh, it's personalized. What do I personalize? So it makes it more difficult. Whereas now we've got a very descriptive image that we can use on our listing, that those little red parts actually make it more obvious in the newsfeed, in the search results as well, which is good. Any attention that can be pulled to our design and our product is very, very important. So coming back over here, we're just going to upload that image and we're going to make that our hero thumbnail for there. We want to make sure we've got something that's going to draw people's attention as soon as they see our product in the search results. So there we've got it. Publish changes. Done. You just watched me go from idea to a live product in real time. You've got everything you need to try this yourself. Seriously, go do it. This stuff is only hard until you try it once. Then it clicks. And once it clicks, you're off. Now, if you want to learn how to increase your average order values with the designs that you're doing, then make sure you watch this video next. Stay awesome.